Let's get all the details from our chief meteorologist.
Yeah, basically we've got the cooler air and the system over here out west. They got the ridge building up, which does happen this time of year out west, and that's why they got the drier conditions too. But yeah, we definitely got a cold start. It's going to be a quiet Thursday. That's the good news. And the winds do turn around to the west southwest, so they won't be as strong. So overall, temperatures will be cool, but the conditions overall won't be bad. But the next system that comes is a pretty strong one too in the evening. So rain and wind will be approaching in the evening hour. Overnight, we'll see some improvement with the rain, but the wind will continue, and that wind will also continue through Friday. A few showers Friday, but more or less it's going to be the wind, the cloud cover, chilly temperatures. Could see some, really it'll feel like maybe in the low 50s or even a little bit cooler at times Friday. It's definitely going to be a end of October type conditions. Record highs tomorrow. It could be, as we said, coldest high on this date. Looks like La Crosse will be fine. Eau Claire is still close, given that, well, it could have some clouds or sun. It just depends on what things play out. I think we'll be safe for La Crosse. Now, it's a little bit more uncertain as we go to Friday, given the conditions are going to have, it's going to be cooler. Wind's going to be going on and cloud cover at times too. So both areas could struggle to get to 60 on Friday, and that would be a record high low, as we call it, too, basically too cold in there. Tomorrow's forecast, here's you go. Here's your temperatures. Mid-60s pretty much. As I noted, the winds will be out of the west. It won't feel as bad because the winds will be out of that direction. We will stay dry, some sun, and then cloud cover definitely increases towards the afternoon time frame, especially further north you go, and you'll notice that too. Now going into Friday, we'll have showers probably in the morning. We could see a few showers throughout the day, and I'll kind of time that out in a second. Breezy conditions, that west-northwest wind's going to be out there. Temperatures struggling to get to 60. Some areas mid-50s, so that's definitely going to be probably the chilliest day, and I think with the combined wind of all that we've had on this period will be Friday. Now as we track out the storm that's coming, really much cloud cover will increase in the afternoon. Here's a little bit of showers ahead of it. We'll see if this actually reaches the ground, but that could impact areas north of Eau Claire towards the late afternoon, and even the even commute could have a few of this activity developing, but it's not going to be widespread steady rain quite yet north of I-90. As we go later on, you'll start seeing this begin to really band up and become a steady area of light rainfall, potentially moderate rainfall, and then here comes this line with the front that'll come through basically after about 7 to 8 for Eau Claire. 7 to 8 for La Crosse. By the time we come through, it's going to be a short window for La Crosse and southward to get this rain, probably between about 8 to about maybe 10, even extending a little bit later. Eau Claire is going to see it probably last longer because it's going to start longer. But by the time we get to about 11 o'clock, a lot of this has pushed east, except if you're north of Eau Claire, that'll continue persisting. Like Rusk County will see showers, light rain persisting all night, while areas south will actually clear out, but the wind will be still going on at this point too, and then we may see some wraparound showers, as we call it, come through for Friday morning's commute. Friday's morning's commute is going to be just breezy to windy. That'll be probably the main story. Winds, as we start swinging around to the southwest, they'll pick up, especially across northeast Iowa as that front closes. We could see some gusts above 35 out of that direction from about 10 to 11 p.m. They'll then turn around more to a west, even northwest occasionally as we go through Friday. Here's your gust potentially 30 in the morning, and then in the afternoon Friday, we could see gusts once again get above that 30, potentially even stronger out of the northwest, and that could continue through Friday afternoon before it wraps up about their evening. So overall, it's going to be quieter for the weekend. That's the good news. Fortunately, the temperatures don't respond too much until we get to Monday, when we might see 70 once again. The good news, if you want to see average temperatures, we got that towards the second half of next week when we're back in the mid, maybe upper 70s, and that's closer to average at that point. So, yeah, it's definitely going to be a windy, breezy kind of Thursday evening and wet for some areas, a little bit wet, less for other areas.
All right. Feels like we've kind of been due for a wet day like
we've
tomorrow.
been fairly dry. Even August we ended up drier, so we could use the rain too, but it won't amount to too much for a lot of areas, but we definitely will see some.
All right. Thank you, Greg.